Today I want to show you a couple of different ways of adding some different knots to your wall tapestry work of art. So one of the knots that I want to show the 5th grade is how to add this fringe to your tapestry. You can do that on the bottom or in the middle or on the top. Anywhere you want is fine, and it's kind of one of my favorite ways to add texture. You take a small string. I have lots of these scraps from different projects, so small string is all you need for this, and I'm going to take it over the first 2 strings and wrap it around on the inside and pull it down. So let me bring something over to see if I can show you that a little bit better. I'm gonna hold this up a little bit. So I'm gonna pick 2 strings, which are these 2 strings right here. Take it around the edge of the string and up through the middle on this side, and then up through the middle on this side, and then pull down. So I like to do that a bunch of times, and I just pick random strings every time to do this with, and this creates a lot of fringe. If you need help with that, let me show you a little bit up close, a different one. So that's kind of what this looks like. A little more up close. So it's in through the middle of those strings, and then you just pull it down to make it tight. So like this. Another thing I like to do, this is a longer string. This one is, I just like to loop it. So I'm going under 2 strings, and then under 2 strings. It makes these loops. They loop around each other. So you go forward a couple strings, 2 strings at a time, and you're creating different patterns, different weavings. I'll show you what this looks like a little bit closer when I get toward the end of the row. I'm always going underneath 2. And sometimes this fringe kind of gets in the way, but you get the idea. Let me hold that up so you can see a little bit closer. So it's kind of looping around. Sorry, the light's not so good. Kind of loops around right there. Makes a little loop-de-loop around those white strings, if you can see it. So that's another thing you can do. And then there's also just general freestyle, where you just go up and over as many as you want, and finish off where you want. If you'd like a bunch of green in the middle, like a larger green section, because some people actually do it like a yarn painting, like the yarn is actually part of a painting. So I'm just kind of going over and over and adding some green in here. Make whatever patterns you want. That's just called freestyle. That's when you're just kind of making some designs or patterns however you want, and that would give you a larger green area. And then you can start back with a regular pattern if you wanted to. It's up to you. You don't have to keep doing the same thing, the exact same thing every time the way you did on the scarf. If you need any help with that, ask a friend, watch this video, and I can also help you as I'm walking around. Okay, thanks for watching.